Chevy GM seat belts. This is the older style from the late 70s. If you're having problems with the seat belt retracting in, pretty easy to fix. There is one side here you don't want to mess with. There's a spring that says do not remove. I was able to pry it just slightly loose and get a thick penetrating oil so it'll stay in there. And then there is this cover that comes off. If you grab all the tabs and just pry them up one by one very slightly, they won't break, they'll come out. And then there's this lever, if you can see it right there. I'll try to get to it. Right here. Push that in or down, and then it lets the seatbelt fall in. And then here's the trick. There's this center gear which goes with the seatbelt, and this outside gear. If you see that where it's elevated, that's where all the free space is. So you move it to where you want free space. Right now, this thing isn't locked. Try to move the seat, hold this at the same time. Right now, it's not locked. Well, once I get past this, moving the seat belt, past that pull on the gear, the seat belt locks. That's just a quick basic video. Play with it a little bit, you'll figure it out. I added some grease to the gear, to the top of the gear, because it's going to cover the top. And so once it's past the top of the gear, the outer gear, is where it locks in. So this thing's doesn't lock for the first 3 inches, which is enough to get it around the seat so someone can find it and pull it on it. Then after 3 inches, it's locked in place. And then you just put the cover back on, like so. And so I put grease on the cover too so it doesn't wear away. And grease keeps dirt out, or water out. Put the cover back on. And if you actually want to, you can take the seatbelt slightly loose and put a little Tide in a little water, hot water, and rinse it, and the seatbelt part will be clean. So that's pretty much how to do a seatbelt fix on a GM. The simple side. I don't never mess with the springs. The springs working, that's all you need to do.